The Tauranga by-election, that set the pace for the next year's the big election. What's going to happen? Hey, Vaughan, what's your views on this?
Yeah, hey, Max, first things first, a big congratulations to new National MP for Tauranga, Sam Uffindell. He really did mop the floor in that by-election Saturday night, leaving the other candidates in his dust. He obviously is a clever boy and will be a great MP for National. However, keep in mind, Max, that in 2017, Simon Bridges began with a majority in Tauranga of 11,000. When he left, it was less than 2,000. Sam Uffindell's come back on Saturday night, has a majority of 6,000. It's a great majority, but it still says that not all National Party voters are ready to hop back aboard that blue bus just yet. Max, I have two comments on the Tauranga result. Number one, what is it about male candidates in the National Party? Clean-cut Pākehā boys in Hallenstein suits and a crisp white shirt. They look more like the Reformed Mormon Party. Seriously, bro, check Sam out. He looks less like he comes out of the National Party Candidate College and more like a graduate fresh out of university for the apprenticeship of stale pale males. Hogwarts for Pākehā. Anyway, I digress as usual. My second comment, Max, is that I believe Labor 100% through the by-election on Saturday night. And here's why. Proof of that? 2020, 50,000 people on the electoral roll in Tauranga, 44,000 voted, over 85% voter turnout. Last Saturday night, 50,000 people on the Tauranga electoral roll, 19,000 voted, 40% turnout. Labor clearly decided to keep its powder dry and focus on the general election. I honestly believe the Labor strategist said, hey, red team, there is no way we're going to win this one. Let the blue team have their night of glory. Max, I'm not trying to take any shine away from the National Party victory on Saturday night, but the numbers tell the story, and that is Labor decided not to front up Saturday night. Now, looking at the current situation, if that was a smart choice or not, I think it probably was, but hey, what would I know? Anyway, Max, I'm calling it straight, but back over to you, bro.
Totally agree, Vaughan. I reckon Labor didn't put a lot of effort into it, and all compliments to the Labor candidate. She put up a good fight, and everything's against her, and she was still able to put up a good fight. I tell you what, the other impressive one was the ACT candidate. He put up very, very good debates, and he really looked good. And it only got 10% of the vote though, and that tells you a lot of things what's going to happen in the national election.
Agreed.
Now there is one quiet little section here. There was a woman called Sue Gray. Now, what she did was front to the High Court over some cases to do with the protesters and anti-vax. She's very, very against the anti-vax. Now, she got a national following on that, but by God, she stood down there, born. Wow. She got 5%. If that translates into the national election, that means she could really have a chance of getting into Parliament. Now, that would be huge for New Zealand. And, man, that's anti-vax, anti-everything else. And she would be really angry towards Labor.